Hi Libra, this is Jess with your weekly reading for the 9th to the 15th. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Libra, your week is definitely coming out of last week of ending a situation that was no longer stable. Some of you could have recently moved, so congratulations. And you've kind of ended a contract, you've ended a lease, you've ended some place of residence, and you've moved last week. I do see that relationships, obviously, but I will, try and interpret this in as a work relationship as well. But I do see that this relationship is still definitely permeating through your reading. I do see that a lot of you are thinking about that person, that one, your significant other, your counterpart. If this relates to you, then it's just the other person that's in your life. I feel like this person is kind of standing very much strong in their belief and how they feel about the situation. Right now, you guys are at a crossroads. You're kind of like safeguarding yourself. I feel you don't really want to make, although some of you, let me back up. Although some of you have decided to cut a situation to end a situation that you felt wasn't going anywhere, you're still not 100% wanting to deal with probably the heartache and the pain, the disappointment. Now, some of you will be juggling, your emotions will be up, down. I feel spastic almost. Just a lot of agitation as it relates to your emotions, being hopeful, feeling very disappointed, just up and down while you're getting over this process of heartache, okay? Others of you are coming on the other side this week, making a decision to let that go, let the feelings go. Not necessarily let the feelings go, but let the hangups of the circumstance go, okay? No longer deciding to weigh your options, but letting that go and giving into the process of getting on the other side of the heartache, and you're overcoming it, okay? But there is good days ahead as far as those of you that's in the thick of it and those of you that are coming out of it. There's good days ahead of you guys. I feel like you'll probably be in the thick of this for the next 10 days for some of you. And then you'll start to see a fresh energy, better energy coming your way. So just hold tight. Oh, exactly. Today is the 6th, I believe. No, today is the 7th. So some of you have 3 more days to kind of go through this. Some of you have 3 more weeks before you're out of it on the other side, but you will be getting on the other side of this thing. Now, I'm seeing that because you're protecting yourself, some of you are really going to dive into your work, really focus on something else, something that is material. So work, maybe your home, something that again allows you to shift your mind, I feel, in another direction. There's going to be some communication about this situation coming from your significant other. I feel like the person is going to want to negotiate about how do you come together. The person is gonna want to negotiate about how do we get this thing on a same accord. Is what I'm getting. I feel like a lot of you, particularly Libra women, a lot of you are getting over this in this week. Some of you are going to actually reconcile with this person, and there will be a lot of communication. I just get a lot of talks, a lot of communication, a lot of negotiating, a lot of planning, and discussing where do we go. Okay, where do we go from here? Where do we go? I feel like the ultimate decision will take time. The ultimate culmination of coming together will take time. And I know some of you are saying, how could that be, Just? And you just gave us, a reading saying that this person is the worst person of all. It doesn't have to be this person that I spoke of in January. And for some of you, you will reconcile with that same person, okay? And because there's an element of you feeling like the situation can now work, okay? I feel that by the end of the week, there may be a significant offer that's given to you. Some of you may get an offer where the person is saying, let's move in together. Although there may be some time before you can actually do that. I feel like a person rushing in really fast will create conflict. I feel like it all depends on the wording and the actions of the person. There will be some new starts that will happen, what I'm seeing here this week. And there will be a lot, like this person is going to put it on thick. There's going to be a lot of trying to come to you and trying to express how they feel about you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of wanting to move forward. I feel like if somebody just shows up at your door, it's going to be a lot of conflict. I feel like there's a situation where, again, for some of you, this person is just absolutely trying to get back into your life. They're trying to get back into your life. They're trying to negotiate how best you can do that. And I feel that there's, I'm getting strong earth energy, but it could be water and fire because I'm getting all the elements. So it could be any of the elements. And I feel by the end of the week, there will be, I keep getting some type of offer that's going to be extended to you that's based upon your decision. Okay. And it's not telling me the specific details. So for all of you, it will be different. But there will be this constant energy throughout the week of someone coming in and again, trying to make amends, trying to offer you their love. I'm sorry, apologies, that sort of thing. I feel like a lot of you are standing in your truth. A lot of you are, most of you are more on the side of getting over this thing. It may not sound like it right now hearing it, but I feel like 3 days in from now, you'll start to really come to terms with the situation. Okay. You really will start to come to terms with the situation and things will be on an upswing. Now, this could very well be a brand new opportunity that comes your way because I do see some socializing. So some of you, if you're actively socializing out with your friends, there may be a new beginning, someone that comes into your life that may be very energetic. They ask a lot of questions. You may find them to be extremely social. They may be educated, go to school. They may be part of some type of institution. They may be very religious-based type of person. I feel like this new person, I'm not necessarily feeling brand new. Some of you, it will be brand new. Others of you, it will be someone that you've known that is wanting to start something. But they will do it in a way that is very slow, that is very safe, but very promising as time goes on. Okay. I do feel like some of you will kind of run into some jokers, some that, they're there just to stir things up. They're not there to commit to anything. Okay. They're just there to stir things up. And then you have other people that are very much Casanovas. But when I say Casanova, I don't mean it in a way that the person's a player. I feel like some people you'll meet, they're just very much an open, a lovable person. They have no problem expressing their love. They have no problem. So I do see a lot of love messages coming your way. I feel like there is an end, and this is what I'm so happy to see. I have the Ten of Swords here. So there is I feel like this is specific toward Libras. There is an end to the mental hang-up. I see a lot of endings. You have the Five of Cups reversed. So there is getting over this emotional heartache, and you have the Three of Swords reversed. But initially it kind of was up and then it kind of flipped. Well, initially it was out. I'm sorry. Let me back up. Initially, with the way it came out was upside down, but when I turned it over, I turned it up. So I put it back down reversed. And that's why I'm giving you guys a double message, because it pretty much is coming out in a double form. And as this is a general, some of you will be halfway through this. Others of you will just still be coming into this process, about to come through the process. But that Five of Cups reverse came out straight away reversed. And that tells me that you guys are gaining your strength back. You're gaining your confidence back. There may be someone new that came in and now there's like, wow, I'm focusing on this person. I really am, because now this person, through a lot of communication and effort, I feel like this person is showing me a possibility of renewal of sorts. Okay. And that's kind of what I'm getting through effort, communication, and intent. Some of you are definitely going to be restored your faith as it relates to a particular relationship. And I do see energies improving as the weeks go by for you guys. So I'm happy to be able to tell you that, Libra. I hope that this is helpful for you. Now, as it relates to work, I feel like some of you may be in a very controlled environment. You may be trying to bide your time as to when you can kind of move forward. I do see a lot of forward movement and thinking of the future, of how, where do I want my life to be? How can I get there? Where can I find my happy and my money all at the same time? Some of you may be wanting to move, is kind of what I'm sensing here. And so there's those, intentions and starting those. For some of you, you'll be starting that. Others of you, you are just waiting. You have to wait a certain amount of time before that can kind of manifest. I do see some needing to make some decisions as it relates to your career, as it relates to your business, okay? Working on things diligently, being very busy at work, but then again, having to facilitate a lot of questions and dealing with very inquisitive people. I feel like it's going to be a very social week for you guys, but in a way that's more informative than it is just outwardly social in some ways, and also very social in other ways. I feel like there was some type of could have been a loss avoided, or a loss that was avoided. Some of you could have seen that 3 people at your job is being let go, or 3 people are actually leaving the job. Okay, but you're safe, you're secure, you're fine. I would say definitely watch out for your finances with all of this work coming in and all of these questions and people kind of looking to you to be a solver of all things, or you doing that for someone. Don't rely heavily on other people. Really rely on yourself, because I feel like right now mentally you guys are a bit stuck. But definitely let go of any negative energy that isn't serving you. Just let it go. Just let it go. Let go of anything from the past. If you had a past issue with someone at work, let that go. I feel like there's a lot of circumstances where there can be a lot of disagreements as it relates to a team environment, co-workers. I feel like there's some energy that people are at odds with one another. You may, if you have your own business, may find yourself really busy having to facilitate the needs of all of your clients. I do feel like this is going to be very beneficial, yet a very busy week for my Libras that are self-employed. And this will be a very busy week for those of you that are employed. There will be some endings to working circumstances, situations. I feel like the institutions and companies you're working for, they're restructuring, they're making changes. You may hear about one significant person that's either leaving by choice or by force this particular week. I do see that for those of you that wants to move on, you will have an opportunity to, although I feel like the process right now will take some time, but I feel like within the next 10 days, you will start to hear a lot more positive movements forward and moving forward in a particular new circumstance, and there will be a job offer that will come. For some of you, it could take 3 days. Others of you, it could take up to 3, when I'm sensing kind of like 3 weeks at most. Nothing, not I don't see months, I'm seeing weeks, okay? But the process, I feel, will be step by step. So that's what I have for you guys for this week. I hope that this has been helpful. If you'd like to share your thoughts on this particular reading, please do so in, excuse me, I'm sorry. Please do so in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Libra.